check. 1, 2. All right. And we are starting again. Last time we were fixing our water supply, so we're gonna check out how that's going. And we also continued in the storyline, so that was nice, and discovered the TEC, the Eastern Coalition, also called the Techies by our faction, the Oxy-UN, but it seems like we're having doubts about our faction and what they're really doing on the planets, and it's still not clear what these Children of Carmine sort of weird messages are, but my theory so far is that it might be a Black Ops project from the Oxy-UN to try to have a sort of offensive capability on Mars and prevent the Techies to colonize Mars, because it seems like the Techies also have a desire to colonize Mars. And this, the chairman of the Eastern Coalition contacted us and told us that he had some evidence of malfeasance and gave us some location to go check out, where we would have proof that something is afoot. So we are also going to start extending our base towards there. But it seems like we're going to have some assault drones again in the loop, and so yeah, it should be fun. I'm probably gonna stream for something like about an hour. I'm probably going to be interrupted by food delivery coming in the midst. But yeah, apart from this, I'm ready to go, and let's have fun. Okay.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me.
Yeah, this AI is realizing that it lives in a computer simulation. All right, so this is the water, the new water extractors that we've put in. And let's check out what water says in general. So we're still quite way below our production. Currently 24.2 is actually it's it's quite below the demand, that is 42.7. So that's limiting our food production and therefore limiting our population, which is why I'm trying to focus on water. Efficiency 60%. So if we get this up, we could get up to 40.6 per month, and that would still be less than half of the actual demand. So we really need to ramp up water, and so I'll do two things. I'll try to increase the efficiency and try to get us more in the 80 plus 90 range if I can. I mean, we have carbon. I think carbon used to be quite efficient, but it's not anymore. We're good on workers, and so I think we should be able to ramp up efficiency. So to do that, I believe we just need to add some more worker hubs, and I will also want to hold shift. And so yeah, we have also this new water source here, so that is definitely not properly covered by worker hubs. So let's do this. Okay. is getting in the way. A bit more here. And there. And one more here. And let's add a few more here as well. And maybe let's start adding some on this side as well. That's a lot, but it all gets to the Hyperloop station, which should help. Hyperloop station being right here. Yeah. Okay, what's sitting in our storage here? That's a good mix. I'm not going to tinker with it right now. And we don't necessarily need to prioritize things here. Yeah, all of these mines are depleted now, so let's just scrap them. And let's see what the scanning is like. More aluminum here, and chemicals, and iron, and silicon. We really want water, and we don't seem to have more here. So, okay. So let's see how this increase in the density of worker hubs works out for efficiency. And let's double check that we don't have some other mines that could benefit from a little more attention with regards to worker density. Well, we have quite a lot more mines that are out of commission, and I wonder how that's going to impact our production. Oh, there we also have a water extractor that also got emptied out right here. So let's see how things evolve. And so are these two water extractors that we have on the east side the only ongoing water extractor we have? I think we had one here. Yes, we did, and it's also done. Hey. And we scanned new water sources here. It doesn't look like so. And I also added a new aerological scanner up there, and I also can't see water. So let's double check what's up here. Here, oh, there is a water. Ah, right. We started paying attention to this and tried to add more water source on this side, because we did find a mine and plop down a request to put on a water extractor here, but it seems like it's taking its time. And by the way, talking about taking its time, I'm at ×1 speed, so let's get this a little bit at a quicker pace. So tons of things that haven't been built here. So workers, indeed, I don't see necessarily that there's a lot of workers around here. I mean, well, down there they are. So they're really busy doing some delivery, electronics and steel. But it seems like they're too busy to pay attention to what's up here. So I don't really know what the rule of thumb would be in terms of number of workers and number of worker hubs. It could be that we're underserved in general, which will sort of bottleneck everything.
Governments funded the early stages of Martian exploration by contracting projects out to commercial parties. These Lohitanga iron mines extracted resources to supply future missions. However, that meant Lohitanga's success was dependent on other nations. And when no Mars colonies were established in time to use the mines, the mission ended in failure. That ended India's space program for good.
we do have a water extractor here, and it's maxed. It's upgraded to the max, and it seems to be really efficient, in fact. So that's good news. And oh, actually, let's check this out. So efficiency is not necessarily going up as far as I can see. That is probably one of the extractors, you know, at the end of its life there. Yeah, efficiency is still pretty stable. So we really want to build up there, and there's a little bit of effort going towards that. But why is this not working? For instance, because there's no power, and so I need to prioritize power. Very simple. I think things are in fact getting built, but I haven't prioritized things in the proper order. These are actually in fact built. I misread this. So let's deprioritize the one that have already been built. Let's prioritize also this power supply and this power supply, and this worker hub, and hopefully, yeah, things are starting to arrive here. So that seems pretty good. Oh, right, we are in one of our power dips, so we're going down minus 500 megawatts of production. I think that's fairly under control. If we look at the rate of that our batteries are depleting themselves, it looks like we're going to be fine. So that's all good. And actually, we had added a number of fission plants just right here. And most of them are actually still not built. I assume it takes quite a bit of material to get done. Right, it does, and it's missing some uranium to get started. And I think what our friend told us on the chat yesterday is that actually they only need uranium to get built, and they don't consume any. So I think uranium is going to be indeed distributed to these different ones. So I guess what I should do is I should only have one prioritized at a time. So I'll leave the one that has that's the most advanced prioritize, and then hopefully that's going to avoid the default algorithm there, which is to distribute the resources sort of evenly. I think that's what it does by default when there's no priorities. So now that this one is prioritized and that there's uranium around, then I think most of the uranium that's around, you can see here, is going to be brought here. And so there might even be enough for this plan to be set up. So that's good. Okay, so let's do this other thing we wanted to do, which is to start moving down to this point of interest. It's actually right here. Okay, I don't think I had identified this last time. Yes, here it is. So this mission established the first communication station at the Martian poles. This, I guess it's sort of close to the pole. Maybe we're going to be going toward the pole. The station enabled contact between Earth and future Chinese missions. Eventually, the building was buried under snow after a longer than normal winter. Okay. Enough water to have snow on the planet's surface. I don't know if that's currently the case, but certainly now that we have quite a bit of water with our terraforming efforts, I can imagine it. Okay, so let's carve a path down there. And if I hit shift, it's going to be better. Okay. So I'm going to do like a 2 wide. No, actually it's more exploratory, so I don't need to be really dense. I'll be stretching my worker hubs, because we're going to need to plop down also power and maintenance. Oh, almost here. This way will probably be good, and then hey, we got the thermal plant. That might really help with the power situation, although it's really not dire by any means. Let's check out the tech tree and see what else we could do. That's my food. Okay, I am back to the tech tree, and we'll stream for another half hour, and I shall put a timer for that. Okay. So we get the thermal plant. That's awesome. This was in the engineering tree. Yes. So the only thing missing so far is this carbonate nuclear extraction, which I think is exploding nuclear payloads on the poles. We don't need that. Space, we're at tier 3. We don't have, there's a bunch of things we don't have. What is comet collision, by the way? Release a surge of kinetic energy. Yeah. Colliding with the comet will create a big collision. Great. GHG importation is, I think, not of use for us. So the main thing would be to go to the next tier, which would increase our spaceport limit. But we don't have special projects right now. It might come in handy as we proceed in the story, but right now we don't need it. And aerobrake nitrogen, we're also not yet at the hydrogen situation, so I don't think we need to necessarily invest more into space right now. The oxygen, which this would help convert CO2 from, I don't think is necessarily needed either. So that would go inside the oceans. Interesting. It needs to go in humid areas, I think, or even maybe inside water. Okay, we could also move forward and increase our colonist limit, but we're really struggling with barely 2,000, so definitely not something urgent. Oh, right. But as I was saying earlier, the progression in the storyline really seemed to imply that we should be wary of more combat shenanigans. So actually improve assault drone speed, I think, is a pretty good idea. When we were chasing some drones earlier, I think in the first episode, maybe, or maybe I didn't even stream that. We were struggling to keep up with the drones, the enemy drones. So let's build this research outpost on this location, and we're just shy of a couple of other. Let's plop it down. Hey, please. Overlay. Okay, and then let's just cancel that one and try to position it better so that it actually connects. Like so. Like streamers like to say. Okay, and power, wind farm. Oh, thermal plants. Right, extract power from an underground heat source. Right. So I think those are supposed to appear now on the map. If I remember from reading the notes. I don't know whether we have one available yet. Let's do a little tour. Maybe the aerological scanner are gonna start scanning for it now in the areas that they're looking at. Here's one right there. Let's plop one down, right? See what it looks like. See how much power we get out of it. 200 megawatt. That's really nice. That's, I think, I think the fission plants were 50 megawatts. Is that, am I remembering correctly? Fission plants are 100 megawatts. So it's like two equivalent of 2 fission plants, but it doesn't consume uranium. Okay. That's good, and that's connected. Let's check out the maintenance areas. And it's slightly out of it, and let's just, it's a little ways to add a maintenance facility just for that, but we need it, so no worries. And yeah, before continuing down the extension toward that research outpost, let's also give it a little check again at what's up here. See also if we have other thermal areas discovered, which doesn't seem to be the case. A quick glance. Okay, so let's check out water. Efficiency still hovering in the 60%. So it could be that some of the problem that this relates to. Oh, actually, I see a water coming through a pathway there. Yeah, of course. The thing I forget is that we haven't upgraded the roads. So let's select the Hyperloop there and select upgrade ways. And this is super laggy, and I still haven't rebooted my computer. And upgrade those roads. That's good, it's done. And then upgrade the roads also down to this side, except that, I mean, that's great, but you see there's water coming up there. Where is this water going? If I click the water extractor, do I know? Well, they seem to be just, or maybe going toward the storage. Are they going? Where is the water that's here? Where is it gonna go? It's just staying here. Okay. There's 2 water stockpile here. There's no water stockpile here. Okay, it's going here. It's moving up to the Hyperloop. So it's just taking a weird path, and we're gonna have to accommodate for that by upgrading here, and maybe then upgrading, I don't know, here. Yeah, in any case, we're going to need to select this and upgrade this path, because it seems like it's taking it. And then look here. I don't know how the pathing works, but and I don't know whether this road is going to be upgraded as well. Yes, it looks like it will. That's just the two overlapping paths there. I don't know. So that should help. I wonder if actually that ends up helping more than this crazy worker hub density, by the way. We're still definitely at capacity with the workers. I mean, I would think that increased workers would help. So especially at the scale that we're at right now. So let's wait with these upgrades and see whether that increases our efficiency. And I think I still don't see any more water extractors, water sources, but let's see how we're doing with this new location where we haven't also even plopped down the water extractor on this area. So finally we've got power, so we can deprioritize these things. And however, yeah, so the maintenance facility is going to be an issue. I'm going to prioritize it as well. And generally in this area, it just feels like there's not enough workers moving about. So shall we also just simply increase the density in this big empty area there? I think so. And I forgot to hit shift again. All right, let's do this. Here looks good. Somehow. Some point. Maybe. No. Okay. All right. Yes. And let's go around there and fill this. Here we go. And maybe on this other side of the Hyperloop, and around this potential mine. Yeah, here. Okay. Hopefully that will. There's a bit of gaps right here. It's crying out for a worker hub, so let's put one, and here two. Yeah, I think generally the density in this area is really not on par with the density that we have. More like next to the center of our base, like where our original landing site was. So I think it does make a lot of sense to just have more hubs and just filling the blanks. I think it's part to be the sort of relaxing mini game there of plopping down the extra worker hubs to increase efficiency. And let's put one here. Very well. And maybe here? Yes. And how about here? No, that's too close to this polymer factory. Here, there you go. A little bit dense, but... Okay. So, what else? Well, what else is that we finally have this water extractor online. It only... it's ramping up the efficiency. The output is full, so it's just waiting for workers to pick things up. And as we have built a lot more workers, it will help. I also get the intuition that the fact that we only have like this single pathway to get workers up, that's also somehow influencing the efficiency. So I'm just going to add a few more worker hubs as well. It could be that in truth, it's also the fact that we haven't upgraded the pathways. That's also a limiting factor. But because upgrading the pathways actually, or because plopping down new worker hubs, in fact, can destroy upgraded routes, I'm going to wait until those come online so that I can upgrade, for instance, the path between the Hyperloop and the water extractor. Until then, maybe I'll upgrade the path towards from the Hyperloop, if I can select it properly, to, let's say, around like here. This is a bit of a staging area, I guess. Yeah, look like tons of people coming from there. So I'll do this upgrade. It seems like it's upgraded this pathway, and it does look indeed that there's quite a lot of things passing through there. And then I think I will also upgrade, I think to here. I'll then select this, the biological scanner, and to here. And then from here to like this mine, and I think this should help out. Hopefully the new hubs appearing won't be a problem. I think it has also stopped doing some of its nice looking pathing traces that it used to do. So don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I certainly can't see the pathways here. It's a little bit strange. Maybe it's the LOD thing, level detail. The fact that because now we're starting to have so many entities in the game that it actually is not doing the visible pathfinding thing that it was doing before to save CPU. Maybe so. Okay. But so we have to hope that things are actually going to get built here. It's a bit strange. Why am I prioritizing this? It's already built. Are there resources coming from this for this? I don't see it. Well, we should add power in any case. So let's start doing this. And it's good, I think, if the power is connected to the main power grid. But we can be a bit on the thin side with regards to how those circle overlap. And I think this is a nice spot. And then around here should be a nice spot.
This will make my drones faster. They will be more effective as a result.
Oh, people are already coming to the research outpost. That line from that reflection from Amy was because of our choice in the tech tree. Yeah, people are already coming to research, whereas it's not even built. People, what are you then going to do? Actually, also, I see that, yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to leave. Yeah, indeed. And you actually don't, while it's under construction, you also can't see the fact that people are, I guess, stockpiled. I don't know if that's the right choice of words, but what's up with this? Well, Are we above some worker capacity somehow? This buggy. Let's check out the knowledge base and resources. No, not resources. Structures and core and worker hubs. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's what I really wanted to look at. I think maybe in engineering, that's the maximum number of buildings. So I don't think we have a limit for number of workers and worker hubs. So, and they seem to keep going up as well, especially if we take a bit of distance. Yeah, so. Doesn't really seem to be a problem. I think yeah, of course, I always forget this, which is that since I have high priority items, then all of these low priority items simply won't get built, which I think is a smart design choice, but I just forget about it. A spaceport is also a high priority, which I don't think it should be. Talking about spaceport, what's up with our special projects and whatnot? We have only one shuttle going in between Earth and Mars, and we also simply don't have any of the other special projects going. I could assign more shuttles to the colonist migration, but it wouldn't do much difference because we're still rate limited by water and food. So yeah, really I don't think it makes sense to change anything yet at this stage. And yeah, let's look at some of the things that have been built here that are high priority. That's been built, that's been built, that has been built too, and this too. And indeed we don't, oh, Hyperloop is built. Okay, okay, so that's nice. We're going to be able to build the Hyperloop connection. Very good. And maybe I should have done it from here to there. I hope they bring the resources here. Okay. What? Increased oxygen levels. Congratulations. The planet temperature has reached 0 Celsius. And the level of oxygen is at least 1 millibar. Yeah, 20 millibars. Conditions are ripe for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing O2 to 120 millibars. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. Yes, indeed we are. Stage 4 green Mars. Fantastic. So, okay, so increasing oxygen is the main thing. And we have our friend, Lieutenant Calderon, online.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those take root, move on to advanced vegetation and sea life. Then finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Okay, well that was a nice interaction, and we already have one of these biodomes right here. It doesn't say what its production, but and the other thing is we have a greenhouse gas factory. So let's look at what the pressure and like the gas mix is like. Yeah, so we're really supposed to. I think adding O2 will also add to the temperature. So yeah, let's just maybe plop down another biodome so that we keep on keeping on, and maybe put it elsewhere. Indeed, to follow the advice. Well, let's put it close to the other larger dome that we have, which is right here. Oh, hey, we have. Oh, we've completed the research on one of these sort of side story outposts that I've plopped down up there. Research completed. Author, meteorologist. Winds on Mars can reach surprising speeds, and the dust storms are absolutely Goliath. For many Outlanders, these conditions were unsurvivable. The Opportunity rover fell prey to a severe planet-wide dust storm that blanketed its location in June 2018. How ironic that a probe called Opportunity didn't have any. Okay. And yes, so I was thinking of plopping down a biodome close to the larger inhabited crater dome that we have here. So let's do this. Maybe, yes, here is good. Here I like. Oh, here. There we go. Okay, let's just take a look at this for a second. Yeah. Still clearly water rate limiting, so the Hyperloop connection has been completed. We can deprioritize the Hyperloop right here, and so we can, I think, probably also deprioritize the water extractor. It looks like the output now is actually properly being going out, so we're 97 efficiency, and how are we doing overall? We're at around the 90%. Okay. So that's good. So let's simply go to this other water extractor there. And I think we have our water sort of maxed out with the current resources that we've discovered. So So that's good. And in order to help out a bit, because this is still a priority, I'm gonna queue these. And I think I misclicked here, and I don't need this to be queued anymore, nor this. Okay. That looks decent, and it's hard to tell whether those worker hubs are getting attended, but again, since we still have a few prioritized things, it makes sense. Okay, so that's this other lander, and today we came across the remains of the ancient Schiaparelli lander in the Meridiani Planum. The probe was a joint effort among several countries to study Mars during the robotic exploration era. Unfortunately, the lander's signal was lost a short time before touchdown. We believe it simply plummeted to the surface and was completely destroyed. Yes. Okay, so these research outposts have completed their little mission, but I think they are, like any inhabited colonies and outposts, going to continue producing research points. So that's okay. We're not making huge use of these research points anyway, though this is actually going pretty fast, and that's good. Ooh, hostile forces detected. Ooh, that's a bunch of them, and that's a new alert, and it's going towards there. So let's move into the combat overlay. We are definitely underserved in terms of drones, but let's try and intercept this. Maybe intercept it, sort of, but not go too far away from our mother hive. And I think I had some drones floating around, not here, but here. How to see them? Yeah, right here. So is that only 11? Yeah. Yeah, so that's not gonna make a difference, but actually, you know what? Let's take those, and we're gonna just send about 100 of those. Nah, to be honest, they're not gonna come in time. So I think we just how many are they? 74, and we just sent 100. So, and I think we're fairly well upgraded. So let's just continue trying to be on an intercept course and see how that goes. Drone speed would have helped, but let's see. Actually, I don't want to be miscalculating the interception course here, because if we miss them, then we're not good. And let's triple check that there's no other hostile force actually that we can see on the map. Is that? No. Okay. I think we're good. Red-green colorblind for the win. Okay. We need to follow them. Yeah, we have upgraded weapons and upgraded defense, and that's definitely working, except what's up with that? Why are there five ones? Are they ahead of us or behind us? Dan, they were ahead of us. How come? Okay, so that sucks. We're gonna need to follow them. Although it is going into a hive protected area, so we should probably be fine. Yeah, drone speed. Can we actually see those 5 drones? Are they ahead of the arrow? Where are they? We can't even really see them. How about with the overlay? Yeah, no, we see ours, and we're slightly behind. But is that a bug? In any case, we shall see, yeah, as they're going to enter the...
The colonies are being attacked again.
Oh, yes.
The enemy drones. They have returned.
Yes, they have.
I need to focus. What should my priority be?
Yeah, protect the colonies
I
for
need to protect
a start.
the colonies.
What's
There
up
is
with
no
that?
time to lose.
Still no
Once I fend off their attack,
no
I will
defense.
focus on finding their base. I must go into
That looks
battle.
like a bug. Unless
But
they're
what
like
strategy should I
stealth
follow?
or yeah, we need to retaliate.
I need to
be
retaliate
honest.
immediately,
What's up? No.
before
What
they
are
get
we doing?
stronger or threaten more of the colony. What should I do to end this?
Yeah, seeking a
I
weak
should
spot
locate a
is
weak spot
something that I like to do.
and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe.
But
I
what
must
it does?
decide what to do.
It is severe? What? Severe? Is that a fact? What? Where else have we been attacked? I don't think we have been attacked yet, right? I don't think so. And no, there's only there we go. They finally disappeared. I don't know. That was a little bit strange. Yeah, that was very strange. So let's get this back onto their mother hive. Oh, 77. There are some more indeed. So it means that we might start to have like regular waves now. Oh, I can see them here. They're heading there. This spot is a little bit defended. It would make sense to have another hive here, I think, right? Yes.
Amy? Amy?
Yes,
Can you
dear.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
This is Sona.
Yes.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
They did.
Who?
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on? You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
Tensions are high.
I have been ordered
Okay, let's
not to.
intercept.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
Yes, we were
I
friends.
am sorry, Sana. I understand your frustration. But Elia would not have defied ISA's orders for vengeance. And you should not either.
That's the whole of them.
Stop,
126.
just stop. We both know that's not true.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Your job is to guarantee our safety, isn't it? Well, none of us are safe here while the children of Carmine live. Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't
Yes.
even have to do anything. Let's just find them.
We'll
I know the
find them.
codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay?
Still a problem with the
Please,
counting there.
Amy.
Oh no, it's done. Okay. It might be there's laggards, like drones that are really far behind the indicated spot. Are they going to destroy this? They have destroyed it. Oh, good. They're going within range again. So we should be... Oh, and actually, we can track them. I didn't realize we could track them, so that's good. So let's just plop down the rebuild order for this. Rebuild order for this. Yes. And is that it? I believe it is. Okay, so now, yeah, we have 200 following them. Those are the 49 on the map. They seem to be coming from the south for sure. So we don't yet have eyes on them, but that is for sure where we're going to be doing next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow for another short session. And take care. Bye-bye.